Yo, guys, Urb'n Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, we're in the festive season, so I'm ready to be giving. I'm in the mood to give, and to give some more. So guys, tonight we are in the US of A, and we are checking out a guy that I'm beginning to really like and respect more and more each day I hear him. And guys, tonight we have our man Burden. You know, yes, he's the same guy who did F Biden and F Biden 2 and so much more. But guys, tonight our man Burden is giving us the true story. So let's check him out.
I got these memories of when I was only 8. Bedroom door was locked, my mom was being beaten, screaming rape. Can he open?
Oh my gosh. It's going to be one of those guys. It's going to be one of those. Let's check this out. Burden and true story.
I got these memories of when I was only 8. Bedroom door was locked, my mom was being beaten, screaming rape. Can he open the door? I want to, but I can't. In her boyfriend's trailer in the living room, his roommate doing crank. What the f are you doing? My mom was crying for help. That's when I learned what a coward was, something I never felt. I dialed 911 and I left the phone by itself. I wish that I had a gun, cause I would've sent them to hell. Sent everybody to hell.
Oh my gosh. I can't relate to this because thank goodness I've never been in any situation like that. But can you imagine a young child, an 8-year-old, seeing a parent being abused physically, sexually, emotionally by a so-called partner, and then you try and step in to help, but you can't, or you want to step in and help, but you can't. So Burden did the next best thing. He called for help, 911. But that must have traumatized a young person, 8 years of age. You're not even an adolescent, so you're seeing stuff that you shouldn't ever be seeing, not at any age in your life. Trust me on that, people. I mean, as this song progresses, we'll see if it's had a lasting damage to his, but oh my gosh. I did not expect to be listening to this. Guys, let's check this out. I'm going to read it back a little bit. So he's called 911, his mother's being abused and beaten by a so-called partner, etc. And I think I know what's coming next. I really do.
That's when I learned what a coward was, something I never felt. I dialed 911 and I left the phone by itself. I wish that I had a gun, cause I would've sent them to hell. Sent everybody to hell. Then I remember the cops came and took them away. Tears in my mama's face, Lord knows how badly was tased. And every time I think about it up to this day, the helpless little kid I was, it throws me into a rage.
Yeah, so he said it's affected him to this day. What he was like as a little kid, and it's thrown into a rage. But the sad thing is, this is another breakup of the family. And terrible thing to say, the system we live in, or the construct. People call it a system, it's actually a construct. We live in a construct, guys. And the construct that we're living in is detrimental to our health, our physical and mental health, because we see this type of thing happen more and more each day. So it's not an isolated incident. It's a series of incidents that that make up a network, that make up a whole series of these situations. And these situations break up the family. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but it looks like it's done on purpose. Really? Oh my gosh.
Spoke to my pops when I was 5. On the phone, I ain't know him as dad, so I called him Clyde. Guess me calling him by.
Oh my gosh, he didn't know his dad as Dad. He knew him as Clyde, and he spoke to him when he was 5. Oh my gosh, that must be so painful. Well, I see he's got is it a double clef, a bass clef on the back of his ear? The sign of the music, on the stave, on the musical score. Guys, you know your stuff more than me because I can't remember off the top of my head. But is that a bass clef? Is that a double clef? Let me know in the comments section. I was going to say let me know in the music section. But guys, sorry, I'm making light of a very, very serious situation here. Oh my gosh.
His name, it must have hurt his pride. All I heard was clicking, that's the last I heard from him in life. But
oh my gosh. So he just said he phoned up his dad. We got a call from his dad and he called him Clive. And that hurt his dad's feelings so much he just hung up and never called again. That's terrible. Terrible.
That ain't crazy. 14 was on probation, having suicidal thoughts in his voice. It came from Satan. Had a rope tied around a bridge my puppet used to play with. And one day I wrapped that rope around my neck and started hanging.
Oh my gosh. Guys, this is deep. This is deep. At 14 years of old, at 14 years of age, our man Burden had had enough. He actually had so little, I don't know, is it self-esteem, self-worth? He felt he was a burden. Oh my gosh, that's the name, Burden. It's just clicked in my head, Burden. Burden thought he was a burden on this world to whatever family had left, friends, people, that he thought he might as well exit stage left because he would no longer be a burden of pain for other people. Oh my gosh. I might be totally wrong, but I understand now. Is that why he's called Burden? Oh my gosh. This should never happen to anyone, let alone a child, people. We all need to help each other, and that's what I'm about. Trust me on that, people. I always tell you to look after yourselves and look after each other, and that means look out for each other, guys. No one, oh my, no one deserves to die alone. Trust me on that, people. Trust me on that.
Had a rope tied around a bridge my puppet used to play with. And one day I wrapped that rope around my neck and started hanging. What the f was I thinking? Mama see me through the window, she ran outside and saved me. Can't believe I really almost made her bury her baby. Blaming on rap music, yeah, too much Slim Shady. Swear to God I used to go to church and feel like they hate me. But none of that was awful, is the night I lost Austin. And it's been so long, I've never put this in a song like this. No, I never thought I'd break it down like this, no. So me and him were homies like.
Oh my gosh, this is sending chills down my spine. So now we're going to find out about his story of his homie Austin. And it ain't going to end too well, guys. It ain't going to end well.
Everyday homies like, wake up every morning, probably calling, coming over like, damn, we need some come up like, damn, we need some money like, hustle, 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 things was finally going right into the night. Until the night I see my dog die. Yeah, about a foot away from me. Brains blowed all over the wall, man. You couldn't imagine this shit, but listen.
Oh my gosh.
Couple of jits, couple of guns, right? Just f***ing around, f***ing with one, right? 12 gauge, we ain't know it was loaded. Suddenly it went off and the barrel exploded. I started screaming your name, but you're dead and I know it. The slug in it.
Oh my gosh. They're messing about with a gun, a loaded 12 gauge. So this is accidental death. Oh my gosh.
In your brain and then the blood just kept pouring. To me this is a memory, to them it's just horror. I ran outside, I called the police and I just stood on the porch. I heard the sirens, seen the lights, but I was numb. I didn't speak when they ran up pulling their guns. I just dropped to my knees and started crying. Said my best friend just died and then I pointed inside. Then of course when they questioned me I lied, but in the end I still got charged with manslaughter, homicide.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say, guys.
Wish that I could tell you this was fiction, but it's not. Since I've been home from prison, music's the only thing I got.
So he went to jail. Oh my gosh. So, Burden. He saw his mum being abused, tried to commit suicide, accidentally killed his best friend. Oh. Went to jail. Oh my gosh.
I got.
And do you remember, I don't know if any of you guys know a guy called Mims. Like, he was a big hip hop artist. Well, he was big for a while, called Music Is My Savior. That's what MIMS stands for, the acronym. So we're looking about 2005, 2006. And this is the same thing with Burden. Music was Burden's savior. Oh my gosh.
Slaughter me and slander me, I don't give a f. Man, that don't hurt me at all, nah. Like, y'all have no idea what the f my life consisted of, and I don't know what the f yours did either, like. For real, like, man, look, you can't look at someone and assume nothing, you hear me? Like, for real, people go through shit you never did in all walks of life all around the world. Just cause they smiling, that don't mean that they ain't hiding pain. Man, everybody's hiding pain. Like, man, everybody has shit they don't want people to know. Real talk. Man, I just ain't afraid to let you know who I am. Share who I am with you, cause it's authentic. It's too real to be fake. You feel me? Like, man, if I can say one thing, it'd be, don't let your past determine your future.
Memory of Austin Everett Porter. Guys, that's why I always say to you guys, look after yourselves, look after each other, look out for each other, take care of yourselves, have a good time, but always remember to come back for the next reaction. And part of it's because I've seen things and I don't want to go places as well that I've seen. Nothing like what Burden's gone through in his life. You don't want to go through stuff in your life if you don't have to. I have nothing I can say on this track apart from, wow. I think every single person who is into hip hop should really listen to that track. It's almost like a cautionary tale, how your life can go down one path, but Burden has actually elected to say, look, I am now taking control of my life and I'm going to determine where the next stage of my life goes. Yes, in the rear view, there are some terrible, horrendous, horrific, just unbelievable things that have happened in his life. But Burden has elected to say, look, I can't change the past, but I can determine my future. And that's all he can do. He can never bring his best friend back. He will always have their nightmares of, he was there, he was part of why his best friend, I cannot speak, guys. You know, things like that haunt you to the day you die, you know. It's terrible. And Burden tried to take his own life. Only his mother saved him. I am so glad I heard that track because I am beginning to understand Burden more and more and more each day. And maybe that's why he called himself Burden. He felt like a burden on this world. I don't know. If you guys know, let me know in the comment section. I'm just assuming. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I don't know. But I feel his pain. My gosh. That scares me more than anything. That is the thing that scares me most. If I'm at fault for someone else passing or being injured, maimed, etc., etc., that is something I don't know. I really don't know if I can live with that. You know that. But trust me on that, guys. I did not know. And this is what I'm saying to you guys. I always do my reactions. I do not listen to the tracks. I swear on my life, I do not listen to any track before I do a reaction. The only time I will listen to a track for a reaction is if I know that track and I will tell you. Like if I drop a track, say from anything from back in the days, like I was dropping you tracks from I don't know, from old Missy Elliott, old The Game, blah blah blah. I know those tracks. But these tracks, these are all new artists, etc. I have no idea what any of these tracks are, because I want to give you an honest, open, live reaction. I swear on my life, even on a new release like Tom McDonald does a release on Tom's Day, I swear I will never listen to that track until I'm actually recording it, my reaction. It's a genuine, honest reaction, and I am deeply, deeply moved by what I've seen today with Burden. Oh my gosh, I mean, guys, I really am very, very moved on this track. I did not expect this. I really did not expect this. And I'm glad that Burden shared it with us, guys. We all need to respect ourselves and respect each other. So guys, I'll leave on that note. Look after yourselves. We're in the festive period. Be with your families, be with your loved ones, be with your friends, whoever. But just make sure you have a good time, guys, and make sure you look out for each other, you look out for yourself, and you look after each other. And hopefully, guys, I'll see you after the festive season, and you have a great time, have a great festive season, a great new year. And please, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, Urb'n Barz, please do consider subscribing to the channel. I will play you as much music as I feel fits the channel, and I'll always give you an honest and open response and an open reaction. But guys, I really do thank your support. It's been 6 months. It's been a wonderful, wondrous roller coaster for 6 months. Trust me on that, people. And hopefully the next 6 months, I've got a lot of things planned. I'm trying to work with a few different people to get those things done. But hopefully in 2022, we will move onwards and upwards. But until then, have a great festive season, have a great time, look after yourselves, look after each other. And thank you, guys. It's really appreciated. Thank you.